再開再開。よいしょ。
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
おーい。ほな。ファイナラー。オッケー。
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
なんか異様にアビリティ減ってなかったかな。あれ、俺そんなにアビリティ覚えさせたっけ。よいしょー。よいしょーい。空に浮かんでる奴らは対処がめんどくせえから、 多分虫。
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking Imperials. If they are...
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical job.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
気をつけておきまひょう。よっしゃ、行くでー。
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
何にも考えてないと思うよってやつだよね。正直。いやーい。
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
うわ、急に空からトルガルが。Bird.ん？ああ、それの連続攻撃できないのか。Okay.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you
speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
とりあえず一旦 B。いやいやいや、ずるいでしょ、それは。そんな余興がない攻撃ないでしょ。決め技してる時にもうちょうどぴったし打つのやめえな。
Is that all of them?
think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive. The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
やっぱりザンブレック余計なことしかしねえ。
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
さあ、ここからモブが出るようになるわけですな。あのモブ野郎をぶっ殺してやるぜ。ありま。
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Ora! ほっ当たってしまっている。何かが当たっている。いけー。逃げるな、引き物。はぁ、危ねえ。違う。もう押したよ、先にこっちを。しゃあねえ。ひえー、貫通かよ、えぐー。やばいって。いやー、予想外。俺は。いやー、これミスったな。殺せないか、これ。あ、殺せねえわ、これ。いやー、今のはきつい。はあ、まずすぎ、やばすぎ。危ねえ。でこれかよ。きっちー。
You didn't see that coming.
That must be the bridge.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
おら。はい。おらー。よし。
Look sharp.
They call themselves our country.
Oi.
Anything catch your eye? Take care out there, eh?
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our administration.
It's not fair, Sid. That shouldn't be the only choice.
Arthur's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
そうだよ。
Picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
あ、新しい依頼が。あ。
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy course you are now. Question is,
Chocobo.
you heard me right? I'm not just white-hearted.
Chocobos.
It's true. Well, go on then.
あんブロブロブロブロブロ。
What can I find?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Oh.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
この世界における生物の寿命がわかんないよな。一応18年は経ってるはずなんだけど。
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
B.いや、間違えた。ボタン押してる、変なの。押す気なかったボタンを押してしまった。あ、まただよ。うえちゃー、なんお前。 うえー。
Finished.
いてー。ポーション何個あっても足りねえよ。
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
まあよく18年生きてたな、マジで。
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
これサブキやってなかったらこのセリフないのかな。
Good luck to the both of you.
あ、ブルブルブルブルブル。
Take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
ついでに2人分。よし。よいしょ。とりあえずカスクレが戻るか。よいしょー、よいしょー。
Where's Gav?
したー。よいしょ。チンチンチン。ほら、ご老人持ってきたぜー。はいよ。よいしょ。よし。チンチン。
That room's as ragged as... And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson. I hear there's trouble there.
Yo, Gabu.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman.
So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
Ser det.
His name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Toto.
What are we waiting for, Indy?
On autumn's breath, ill tidings born, an erstwhile home in twain are torn. Now in his path fell shades abide. Pray let them not impede his stride.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Clive. So will it be?
You can thank me later. That it?
ここら辺吉田にやってくんねえからな。ほらな、バカなんだ、ちょっと。バカチンだから。
See,
is everything all right?
Oh, yeah.
It's good to know.
Martell's pride in you. I took it on. You see, and not only is it ready.
Impressive.
I thought that you.
It'll be nice.
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that. Here you go. You hear that, Martell?
Those men didn't hurt Martha.
Is it business or pleasure? And how were you gonna carry all that?
I hear there's trouble. That room's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use some. Martell.
Weren't she the girl?
Of course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might.
Please, Aunt. She'd have been proud.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me. Old Sid was the only he'd have them right from the branch.
That sounds like the Sidine.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourself? Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried up reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will ya?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid.
Succeeded.
You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. What's the matter? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right.
The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need, and perhaps I... Patrons, does that mean someone else?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to... Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. You earned this. Sorry, but you're not quite there yet. Best of luck out there, Sid.
植物園に報告に行って。
I hear there's trouble.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Cursebreakers sent their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind. Even to a tongue-tied lummox like she put everything into her work. When she died, I named a sapling after her.
And through you.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way...
Of course not. They like your fruit, Martel?
ちょっと怖えよな、これ。レベルアップ。仕方あるめー。あ、手紙見に行こう。よし、とりあえず、
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Come.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Exalt.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. Still many settlements between here
ちゃんと行けないようになってんだここ。
as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
アンバーを目指そうと言われてますが、まず私が目指すのはこちら。モブを倒しに行くんでございます。よし。さあ、強そう。エルフェゴール B。 いったいったいったー、やべえ、回復が。いけるか。あ、オッケーオッケーオッケー。あ、いやー、つえー。いや、アイテム全然ねえじゃん。買いに行かないとさ。きつ。売ってくれ。
Welcome.
ポジションいっぱい。
I do like a customer who knows what he
Keep them
wants.
pooches nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
まずはご挨拶気が触れや。
This isn't gonna be easy.
危ね。めちゃめちゃ攻撃が崩れ。おっ、なんでマジでわかんない。おっそ、お前、発生。爆発しろ。オッケー、かわした。あ、やばい、思ったより手前で。まずい、これはいけるか。当たってはいる。当たってはいるが。あ、いけなさそう。もったいねー。チーッとミスったなー。いやー、よけない。ほんぶねー、間に合った。間違った。いや、マジでむずい、こいつの攻撃避けんの。発生遅すぎ。 わざわざちょっと近づいてから、ほいほいほい。これはいけるべ。じゃあのーん。よしよしよしよし。いやー、斬鉄剣マジ強え。これがなかったらマジで勝てない。無理ゲーです。相手のンビー。ちゃんとあるじゃん。ブルーバードだ。倒します。変なところにピン打った。あれ、あそこにもいたわ。見逃してた。 OK。
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befalls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small?
こんなところまで。
Barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
どうも。
Are you sure you can carry all that?
買っとくか。
There you are.
てかマジでエリクサーとか買っとくか。
Mine is yours. Full price. Much obliged.
金ならある。金なら余裕である。
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
What did those knights want, Father?
You seen them?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
こんな奴らがいるんだからびっくりだよな。
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these
褒められてえのかよ。
Empire is looking for could be us?
ガキか。
I don't know. But we... Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistake they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
行くぞ。だだだだだだだだだだ。
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
隠し音だらけ。おい、敵を一直線に捉えて、敵をセンターに入れてスイッチ。おー、殺しきれんかった。悲しい。危ないね。おいよ。よし。隠し事だけ。
More of my mother's men. Enough of you, are there?
おい。ほら。よいしょ。B。タイタン。 ういー。いらっしゃいまんなー。ビーム。おいおいおいおいおいおい。上へ参ります。おーらーい。おい。よいしょー。嫌がんな、クソ野郎どもが。でー。よいしょ。おー、邪魔しやがって。オーラーい。よし。
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
まずは敵を一列に並べます。ほらだからそれズビって、私こっちから決め技しとんねん、ボケカス。よいしょ。ほい。おらい。 おいしょー。
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
しょ、許せねえよ、クソダウンドレグが。じゃあなんでこんな国に中村雄一が生まれたのかわからねえ。よいしょ。おいら許せねえよ。
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
最低。
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
めちゃくちゃ仕上がるぜ、ったく。
We're approaching Lewitt Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
It's
over.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road. Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
You find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive.
野党が出るんご。
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Old Isolde.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy!
Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Fuck off!
Hang you chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your stall!
Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't...
カルーダに変えて。いや、芝でも行きやすいけどな。いいか。
A single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Mm. 装備が変わってる。ウィルを勝手に変えるんじゃねえ。これでいっちゃってるから。
This is nothing like Karen. Grace.
いや、これ芝でいいな。
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandon them.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Or not.
やってやらーよ。まずは敵を一列に並べるところから。ほらー。ほら。余裕。
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
まだ母上っていうぐらいなんだからすごいよな。
She wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
よっしゃー。ぶっ倒してやるぜ。ちょっと。
We'll keep them from the bridge.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage. It has been an honor.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now. We'll find another bridge.
The bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! Forestaria!
Forestaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Tear. Tear, マジで。まだ4軍来んのかい。よし。ま、雑魚は全員、これで片付けてやらーよ。あばーよー。
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.